Am I wrong for helping my dad's former mistress and her daughter? I, 25F, was an only child until all this went down. My mom, 45F, and dad, 65M, have been married for 26 years. So yeah, when they got together, my mom was 19 and my dad was almost 40. My whole life, I thought their age gap was weird. However, my parents, for the most part, appeared to be happy and in love. They adore me. So I guess I never really saw the problem until I put all the pieces together. My mom and dad are both professors, but at different colleges. My dad has always been that professor to go the extra mile and help students. I noticed in my late teen years he'd tutor students at our house. A couple of times he did it when my mom wasn't home, and the students were usually female. When this would happen, I'd tell my mom, and she would always shut me down. She wasn't defensive, more dismissive. I moved out when I was 18, so I didn't see anything else. My dad retired pretty abruptly at the start of last year. He never gave any hint that he'd do this. He loves his job. I have now found out my dad got a 20-year-old student pregnant. We will call her BB. 22 have threatened to report him if he didn't help out with a child, and he retired and ghosted her. He got in contact with me and explained everything. That my dad manipulated her, said my mom was evil, and that he'd leave my mom for her. She admits to being stupid and in love. They had a relationship for about a month, then he started ignoring her. She sent me a photo of my half-sister, and she looked exactly like me. She's almost 2. He asked me to meet her and her daughter, and I said I'd think about it. I decided to let my mom beforehand, and to my disgust she already knew. He has been contacting my mother this whole time, and my mother ignored her. B and her daughter live in their car, and all she wanted was a little support so they weren't homeless. I was disgusted with my mother and father. My dad ended up coming into the room in the middle of the conversation and told me B was just a slut and the kid wasn't his. He also admitted to cheating and said my mom had forgiven him. My mom laughed and said B was beneath them, and if she wants help, she can get on assistance. I was so angry I yelled at them. My dad asked how he could make it better, and I said get a DNA test. It's been a few weeks, and my dad is the father. I have met my little sister and B, and I love them both so much already. B and her daughter have moved in with me, and I'm helping me get a lawyer so she can go after my dad for child support. I've also found out my dad has had affairs with dozens of women ages 18 to 20. My dad's a creep, and I can't even look at him. My mom found out about B and my sister living with me, and she won't stop calling and texting me. She keeps calling me a traitor and saying if I don't make this right, she'll disown me. I love my mom, I do, but I told her she has no right judging me when she knew all of this and did nothing to help and didn't hold my dad accountable. My dad sent me a text saying my mom won't leave the house, and she has been crying because she just wants me to let this go. I ignored him. I don't know why I'm choosing this hill to die on, but it just feels like the right thing to do. However, I'm having second thoughts. Everyone is so upset, and even B says I don't have to do this because she can see how stressed I am. So I guess I just need to know for sure. Am I wrong? Top comment. Good luck with everything. You're doing everything right. If you ever choose to settle down, make sure the guy isn't like your mom or your dad. Make sure he doesn't try to force you to get in touch with your mom and dad either. And I hate to even suggest this, but if he's fathered multiple kids, I sincerely hope you don't end up dating one of them. I have no idea how long this has been going on, but do be careful, and I don't know, get a DNA test before dating. I remember reading one of those stories recently where some dude ended up marrying his half-sister and didn't know. So be careful. I hope your mom is able to wake up and realize what's going on. The problem is she's been with him since 19, if not younger. So she has been conditioned to think like your father and to believe everything he does and says. Her whole life will be changed and turned upside if she admits what's going on, so it'll be very difficult to get her to see the light. I hope you're able to get her to see the light and move on from him. You are not wrong for helping. Don't let anyone make you think otherwise. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.